At least I didn't forget the starting music this time. Oh, and I thought I was much later than I am. I thought that I was going to be like 15, 20 minutes late because I had to do a couple things before I got here. If we go by the fact that I'm almost always, slightly late, then I'm pretty much exactly on time. So that's convenient. I guess that's the convenience of not, broadcasting everywhere that I'm going live. I literally only put it into the, Discord. And then obviously the going live notifications elsewhere. Oh boy, the summer sale. Love seeing the first few things that they give me being 20% off and still $40. Once V2 boots up, I'll be moving over to main screen. Because apparently it crashed while I was away. Okay. Over to this. We'll get our music going, and then I'll get V-Bridger up, and then we'll... Let's start here, actually. I was kind of thinking of having today as like a how did I phrase it? Leisure day? Yeah, leisure day. Because Ray asked if I wanted to hang out. Because she has a slight meeting, and then was like, hey, do you want to hang out afterward? I'm like, sure. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is only $3. However, A, I haven't finished the first one. B, I already know that there is a thing that I'm going to be buying soon. And I just don't have a lot of money right now. Because I'm going to leave it at Twitch has recently had a few ad problems. You know, no, fuck it. I'm just gonna freaking go balls to the wall. If I wind up thinking that I crossed the line after I freaking stream, I'll just unlist the VOD. due to all the freaking shit going on politically recently, and some of the people that they refuse to fucking ban no matter what they fucking do on the site. Hello? Steam, would you like to not take up 30% of my CPU right now? But anyway, as I was saying, fucking ads have been being pulled off. So I'm currently receiving notably less. Also, you know, just the economy in general means that some of the people that normally sub haven't been able to recently. So, it's a fucking disaster. Oh, I know why this is doing this. Because Steam wants to break and have, the stupid trailer kind of deals play. But yeah. And it's gotten to the point where, like, major freaking parties and whatnot are going, hey, don't fucking do that. You're actually causing genuine problems out here in the real world, you know, where things matter. Ooh. Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, is only $4. That's tempting, actually. But yeah, freaking shit's hit the fan, and we're all taking a hit for it because Dan refuses to actually bonk the people that need to be bonked and would rather fucking attack Tectone for the 7th time in a month. Because he got into a verbal spat with someone who is in a verbal spat with them. Because that's where our resources should go. Freaking two streamers having beef with each other, not fucking, you know. Literally anything else? I mean, there are so many goddamn things going on. I don't know, freaking the ones that shouldn't be advertising on the site are still advertising on the site. As you know. What else do we even freaking say about some of that shit at this point? I mean, the answer is nothing. There's nothing to fucking say about some of that shit. But what do you do? That's not even the freaking topic I wanted to talk about. It just kind of wound up happening because Steam sale got my attention on it. Of all things. But fucking Zen's leaving V Shoujo, which is weird to think about. Like, she's like, I don't know if she actually is one of the founders, but she feels like one of those founders. Because I think it was her, Hime, Mouse Melody, and... right? Can I get the Wikipedia for it? I don't need to get 700 people talking about Zen leaving. I know that's what I'm gonna get, but... Wait, what? Yeah, why are you saying former talents for... I can understand you saying that for Giga, because she ended literally today. But saying for Zen when... and then you have contract expired as 2 weeks from now... is like changing someone's Wikipedia article to was just because they freaking get put on life support or something like that. It's a little preemptive. Wait until they actually, you know, have their contract expire before you put them into former talents. I do wonder if that means that Zen will be going back to doing her her other Discord as well as her like primary Discord, because there's a Discord that I got okay, so to go in order of operations for this, there's a few emotes that I haven't gotten access to on Discord, so I went to check to see if my connections broke again, because Discord's connections to Twitch are breaking semi-frequently. And I found a Discord that I wasn't expecting on there. Let me find it. Connections. Their streamer mode's enabled, so I can't. But it was tied to Zen, because I got gifted a sub to Zen due to her like big marathon thing that she's doing all month. And it was like a fucking time capsule kind of deal. Like, it was pre-V Shoujo. And like, you saw like the announcements cascade through, and like when ownership of, or like modship / adminship at the server was transferred, and who people need to talk to is transferred, because I mean obviously once V Shoujo took off, Zen was probably getting a lot of DMs and had to close her DMs because people just kind of want to Either pester streamer because popular and wants attention, or pester streamer because parasocial and want to know what in them pants. With photo evidence. Which is... That's another thing I'm gonna have to freaking talk about in, like, a minute. But anyway. I wonder if she will, like, start using it more often again. Probably not. Because she already has her own way of, like, supporting streamers that she finds interesting and whatnot. Which is just, hey, do you want to hang out? And God, will that kind of thing come back up again in a moment when I freaking talk about a follow-up to yesterday's conversation. I really do kind of wonder what, like, some people's logic is in certain things, just because of how spending 5 seconds to even interact with someone proves the sheer amount of tomfuckery that they fling at them is wrong. But yeah, it was just really weird. Freaking was not what I expected. I didn't expect that today. But I mean, I can't say that I can't say I'm exactly like, oh, she's gonna die because of this, because she's not. Even when, like, corpos have to make their whole new alias and whatnot, normally their fans will find them again in order to, you know, support them because they like their personality and whatnot. It just makes it easier for, like, instances like Matara or Giga or Zen, where it's like, I don't even have to go anywhere else. I can just come back here tomorrow and you'll still be here. Or, you know, on Monday, depending on what your schedule is. If a graduate, or, like, it's not a graduation, if it's a leaving of Vishojo happens on, like, a Sunday or a Saturday or something, and they take Sundays off or something, then obviously it's not, I come back tomorrow, because if you come back tomorrow, no, they're not going to be there, because it's their day off. It's like if you guys show up here fucking Saturday when I say that I'm not going to be on Saturday. Which, I don't know if I am going to stream tomorrow. It's another reason why I partially came on today, is because I wasn't sure if I was going to stream tomorrow. Because when I hang out on VR chat, I tend to just hang out on VR chat and then fuck about wherever else. And then just in general, even when we're doing D&D on Saturdays, recently I haven't been streaming. I'll either hang out with Tebber afterward or I'll do whatever else I'm doing for the night. Because before, what we'd do is we'd do Sibling Saturday. But we can't do, like, anything. I can't run Halo, we can't do Outward, I can't fucking... It's another reason why I've been doing more yapping streams recently. Also because I could just, like, you know, chilling out and freaking, yapping about whatever. I don't know why, but I have just singular scout ants that keep thinking that there's still cat food in here. Reed has had to deal with leaving the room whenever she wants to eat now because because the ants knew that the cat food dish was in here. But yeah, I don't fucking know. What the fuck is this? Mixed up services. You keep saying that you need to reconnect, but you don't reconnect. I don't know. I need that's another thing on the pile of things that I need to fix, I guess, off stream. Fuck, dude. But yeah. I'm not gonna really speculate at all on like why Zen's leaving Bishoujo. I mean, honestly, she's been with them for a while. It might just be a kind of deal of I want to kind of... I don't know, dude. Okay, apparently I am getting a follow-up on the freaking whole PC situation. We at least did get enough of a payout for freaking... or to get replacement stuff for it. So we're not fucked, but we are at square 2. We're not at square 1. Oh well, what do we do? What do we even do? But I don't know, dude. Oh! Before I go into the deep freaking garbage pile, I got recommended this game, or like shown this game by Mark. But there's this game called Project Silverfish. It's basically Stalker, but with furries. With it's got a class system, and it's fun, genuinely fun. The demo has quite a bit to it, like as you can see. Oh, no, you can't see actually. Not that. Let me move myself over here. But I have nearly 5 hours in it, and I'm going to probably play more of it off stream. It's like a combination of things. It's like Stalker combined with the movement's very Source. A little floatier than Source, but it's very Source in movement. And the gunplay's fun, and you die really fast, but you also kill really fast in most cases, and it's fun. Actually, I'm kind of curious if this got put on sale. I mean, it's on its release sale, so yeah. It's only on its release sale, it didn't get a Steam sale. I'm not paying that much for it. But I've been playing around with it, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Just with the demo on its own. Actually, yeah, I will go with this song. Actually, what song's before this? No, we'll start on this one. But yeah. I'm actually genuinely impressed with how fun Project Silverfish is. Honestly, considering, like, the very low poly nature of it and, like, kind of the X but Y kind of deal of it, and doing its, like, own thing with a little bit of a skeleton of something else that you can still see the DNA of, like, Schedule 1 being, take your pick of drug dealer simulator, now let's make it goofy and fun. And, I mean, I'm gonna be blunt, like, aside from, like, weed shop simulator, freaking making it fun is part of the important part of the whole thing. Because some of them are so goddamn serious. They just don't have any charm to them. Which, speaking of which, Schedule 1's also getting an update soon. They had a vote. Actually, it's apparently getting an update today. They had a vote earlier this month. Added off-road skateboard. Skateboard stamina consumption is now gradual rather than instant. Skateboard animations, bug fixes. But they had a vote partway through the month. Between adding shrooms, adding something to the cops, I don't remember what that was, and a rival cartel. And rival cartel won, so I'm actually kind of happy about that. Having more, like, competitive kind of deal with it is going to be nice to have. But I'm enjoying the current goofification segment of indie games. I don't know if that's the exact word I'm looking for, but like, you're not the one that's supposed to jump up here. I thought that fat ass was in here. Can I help you? Why are you in here, huh? I don't have food. Alright, you can lay on the desk or whatever, but I really can't have you being on me. It is cooler, but it is not cold. It is very hot still. Get your ass out of my face. Don't lay on my phone! I really don't want it to explode because of you. Okay, but anyway, where was I? Right, the goofification. I like that, like... I can't even say that it's like the Renaissance, because we've already... Like, we've been in the Renaissance of indie games for a hot minute. Indie games have been doing really well for a while. Like, we've got Slime Rancher, we've had Slime Rancher for a while. Pre-2019. We have had RimWorld, I'm pretty sure is indie. Obviously, Factorio, a lot of people still love Satisfactory, is I believe indie as well. If you bite me too much, I am going to kick you out of here. But yeah, we've had good indie games for a hot minute. So it's not like it's like we're just now getting into the renaissance of it. AAA games have been like maybe 1 out of every 700 of them is good. Speaking of which, though, I've heard good things about Death Stranding too. People are really enjoying it from the sound of it. I didn't play the first one, so I have no horse in that race at all. At some point, I will be going through Metal Gear. And then maybe after that, Death Stranding. Obviously, that requires new PC first. Which we might actually be in line to get sometime in the next 3 months. But I suppose that we should move into the less stellar freaking topic. But we were here for my discussion yesterday, some of us were, about that whole list of freaking one person calling, like, people Nazis, and freaking from there, everyone adding more and more people to the list via like guilt by association, and basically fucking finding ways to shit fling it. I mean, like I said, one of them was literally just, I guess we might as well just say that any big VTuber is, unless they prove themselves innocent. I brought it up because they have Kisa on the list, because she, again, at some point I guess collabed with Pippa? That was their reasoning? Or maybe it was because she collabed with Leaflet, which she has done, I don't know. But like, they're like, she might as well be called the worst possible thing that you can be labeled as. And like, I don't know, dude. I genuinely don't know what the heck's going through any of their heads. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, some people were like, okay, give the definition of that word. And they gave the dictionary definition of it. But there was like some sort of disconnect in there, I guess? I don't know. And then, like, obviously they got dunked on by, like, 2 people making fun of it, and everyone's like, half the fucking responses and whatnot, like, oh hey, always freaking flinging shit about absolutely nothing, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, you made a list that's flinging shit at people with like 0 evidence aside from fucking your perceived bullshit. I don't know. Like, what logic? I don't know, dude. Maybe we, like, live right now, shift back to freaking advertising elsewhere, because I don't know, I'm becoming disillusioned with just Blue Sky's MO at this point. They're still trying to freaking say that we're not freaking insane, blah blah blah, everyone's wrong about us being echo chamber, blah blah blah. We're just a bunch of people trying to freaking be happy and whatnot. Meanwhile, this shit happens 3 times a week. If I didn't have people that I genuinely liked on there, I probably wouldn't use it anymore. Like, I have some mutuals that are just outright friends on there that I like to keep up with. And I just have to freaking clean up shit all the time. Because, like, I don't know, at this point, like, once a week, there's someone that I find out that I'm following that outright goes, hey, we should fucking just crucify this entire freaking list of people for perceived slight. And I wish I was exaggerating. I'm gonna vacuum the cat real quick, because she is shedding everywhere. have a little hand vac, and I need to freaking clean out the primary, like, storage bit of it, because it is so full of cat hair at this point, between me cleaning up my desk with it constantly, and then also freaking vacuuming the cats from time to time. Speaking of which, there's a spot on my desk right over there, right there, that needs to be... But yeah, I don't know. It genuinely baffles me. The sheer level of lack of self-awareness that some people have. Because it's one thing if, like, I don't know. What's an example? It's one thing if you're just kind of taking stuff at face value or whatever, and just perpetuating. I mean, it's still stupid and shitty to do. But, like, I mean, none of us are perfect. I've done it once or twice where I just kind of look at something, see a few people that also freaking say it, and I'm like, oh, I guess that's true. One of these people claims to be one of the people that was directly affected by it. I guess that's just how it is. I didn't really like the person anyway, so whatever. Which is very ironic because now I've recently been watching the person involved in that thing. And I've learned the actual context behind everything, and one moment, I gotta... I gotta show you guys something, as this is actually really cool. I get to have my little proud parent moment here for a moment. Because Sarah just... I asked for an update on how the standee went just a moment ago. And I thought that Sarah was just going to get one of those little plastic standees. She got a whole ass, like, cardboard standee cutout. That's my goddamn art right there. I'm a proud parent. Ignore the nipple outline. That was actually 100% accidental based off of how I freaking did the folds in the shirt. But it looks exactly like that because it's placed in the right spot. I don't know, old habits die hard, I guess. But look at it! I did art for a whole ass stand. I am genuinely proud of myself now. I'm also very nervous because that means that a lot of people probably saw my art and freaking... Now every little imperfection that my brain perceives, I'm like, oh shit, someone saw that, didn't they? Someone knows. Oh, fuck. I'm actually really happy as well because I think this is the best I've done Sarah's hair. Like, I've done a few other art pieces and Sarah's hair, since she is, like, an offshoot of a hime cut, I don't do it terribly well. It's... Despite how much I love Patchy, I have issues with drawing her hair due to her having the hime cut. But yeah, I just expected, like, because she said she was going to carry the thing around, I was like, okay, it's going to be like a little plastic standee and whatnot, and she's going to, like, show off from time to time, right? I didn't expect her to be carrying around an entire full cardboard cutout. Hey Kevin, how you doing tonight? How you been doing? And yeah, the mint cars. I don't think that either of those are Sarah's car. I was just showing off the cutout, the standee, because I did the art for it. Because I decided to ask Sarah how the standee came out today. Yeah, apparently she did. That's like one of my long-term goals, is to get invited to a convention and have my own standee. Yeah, some people are really dedicated either to their own VTuber or to their Oshis. That they'll, like, either order, or some of them will, because conventions have a lot of times where they have auctions at the ends of them, either to raise money for the following year or for whatever charity that they are doing for the convention. And they'll auction them off and people will buy, like, the standees and whatnot. Which I don't know how people get those standees back home half the time. Because they're flying. Like, if I had gotten a standee for, like, PAX or something way back in 2019, maybe I could have gotten that back because I was on the train. It is foldable, you can see, or at least it comes apart. It might come apart. I don't know if it's fold or if it's come apart, because there's You can see this line through the middle, starts at the arm, goes to the 77 there. But that's still a lot of standee. I don't see lines anywhere else on it. Because it'll be easier for me if I just go over to this in order to do this. Peek behind the curtain for a moment. Because if I'm not mistaken, about here is where the, well, kickstand-ish part. I don't know how else to describe it. So, like, this gap here, I guess that, like, logically it would have been easy to do, like, around here. The problem is that this loops downward, so, like, if you cut it off right here, then this is going to be snipped. So you'd have to do, like, here. This area just has a lot of loop portions, which makes it a little difficult to do cut-off bits. Also, ignore my number of tabs. I am very bad about actually cleaning up my tabs. I had almost gotten my tabs down, is the thing. I'd gotten it to where I had no freaking sliding thing here, and then suddenly just... We're back to this. Ignore the fact that there's, like, all of these. I need to reorganize these. This can stay up front, though, because this is just my live streaming thing, so I can keep an eye on the health of the thing. But yeah, I mean, if we look at my YouTube ones, some of these are, I mean, there's obviously this, which is me in the videos that I had on it are probably gone at this point. But this is me looking up shading for white hair, so that I could do highlights in it. And then half of these are fucking... Yeah. All the shading ones are gone now. Also, all these are fucking shorts. Gross. Look at this shit. This person's actually does a lot of good tutorials. I've watched several of theirs. Then there's this person. Here's the thing. I wouldn't even be mad if they were shorts, if they were what I was looking up. I know how to draw hair. I need to know how to shade white hair. But I was going through these for a bit. And I got... Because this has got world building, and then it's got memes and whatnot. basically just a Toho channel that I found way back when from an original world building video. This is a video of, I think, if I had to guess, it's Zen's chat D&D thing. This is the Vici Bonds podcast, which one of these days I'll get back to VTuber Vault. You know, again, whenever PC happens. This is another one that I have open so that I can have it in the background while I'm working on art, because one of my two, to use the proper terminology for VTuberism, Italian Oshis. This one I found through Juniper, I'm pretty sure. This person's got an entire freaking multi-layered dinosaur world building project going on. And then these four are very recent. Like, this one's like 3 days old. Because I've been very busy. Yeah, I need to do more Syncope world building stuff. I've been meaning to do more shorts and videos on Syncope. Oh god, who's this scandalous asshole? Oh. The joke doesn't work because you can't see the... You can't see the thumbnail to I guess you can, if I lean, you can see that it is my name there. Oh, there's a new Pancreas video. Let's just secretly open that tab. Because Pancreas just uploaded a couple days ago with another Skaven video, so I was actually kind of surprised to see that he uploaded again. Here's a peek behind the screen over here. Behind the curtain. If I forget to hit pause here, you guys get 2 frames per hour because YouTube does not like playing at the same time as it's being broadcast to. It eats up a lot of resources. My Steam library completion list needs to be updated because I've completed games since the last time I looked at it, and I've also gained games since I last updated it. When is this last updated anyway? I mean, thankfully we did get a follow-up. We did get enough money for a replacement from the insurance on the stolen PC. Hey Ellie, how you doing tonight? I'll be right back. I need to get a refill on my drink because I just finished my drink and I missed my break because I was yapping about me being a proud parent of the cardboard cutout. Alright. Hey Bill, how you doing tonight? But to fill you in on, I have no idea what the last part you knew about was in the saga of, Jesus Christ, how is this such a disaster? Not too bad. The weather is more reasonable today, so... I just had a few things that all happened today. Well, not specifically to me, but like... enough things happened today that I figured that, we could yap about a bit. But... delaying? If you mean when it was stuck for a week in North Carolina, then that's about... then that means that we're only one step off from point A to point B in that. Yeah, the reason it was stuck for a week is because what happened is it just kind of disappeared in the warehouse. I had gotten a follow-up the following week from Nami, where she gave me the tracking number. And I'm like, hey, the tracking number's not working. And she checked it. And she's like, oh, it's not working for me either. So we emailed them. And it took them 2 days to check the email, by the way, which pissed us off a bit more. And they're like, oh, we found the box, and we found the label. It's empty. Which, I mean, the obvious conclusion to that is the fucking thing was stolen. Which is absurd, I should say. This is a whole computer case and tower. So, someone took this thing out of its box and walked all the way out of the warehouse with no one batting an eye about the fact that they were carrying a whole-ass computer tower with them. So either they have no one that gives a shit, poor security, or both. Because, logically, all the entrances should be covered by a camera. So, this should have been something that was solved, like, in a day. Because I've worked in these kinds of things. You have a badge that's tied to your name in order to get in and out of these facilities. Tie name? Even if there's multiple people going out at the same time, you have a list of names that you go at that time, and Who's walked out during that? Whoever has walked out with a tower at the same time as that happens. It was a DHL warehouse. Which, I mean, DHL has a very bad reputation, apparently, because every time I brought up the story, they're like, man, that sounds like something I'd hear from DHL, and I'm like, yep, that's who it is, and I'm like, oh, you're fucked. Oh. I think that the do it with enough confidence and no one will bat an eye only works under certain circumstances. Like, you have to have a certain level of, there has to be logic for that. Like, you can get by if you look enough like a maintenance person walking out with, like, a fucking toolbox or, like, a piece of equipment or something. And God knows that half the time maintenance people just don't have fucking an actual uniform, so fuck, whatever, dude. Or they have the same maintenance uniform as you could find at, like, any hand-me-down store. But that was at the beginning of the month. And they're like, oh, we'll find it. And then a week passed and not a single update. Not a peep. Not a we're still looking. Not a we have a lead. Not anything. So, at this point, we're basically like, okay, if they find the thing, what they're going to do is they're going to find it. It's going to be the case, and maybe it'll have the hard drive still in it. Because this dude's probably sold off half the parts on fucking eBay or Amazon or something by now. I mean, they shouldn't be able to just walk in like that. That's the thing. Again, you need a card that is tied to someone's name in order to get in there. Yeah, or it could be Facebook Marketplace. But we're like, fuck it, we'll just go to the insurance people. And Nami was supposed to have a follow-up with them this Monday. And she did. She got a confirmation. And apparently we do have enough to get a replacement, according to Nami. As far as if she's just telling me a fib so that she can just take care of it and freaking ship me off a PC without me questioning anything, because Jesus Christ, she's openly admitted that she cares very little about her own money, aside from as long as she's able to survive on it. No matter how many times I tell her that she should not just spend all of her money on my projects. But I mean, we're not at square one, I guess. I don't have to freaking restart the entire computer upgrade-a-thon and have to figure out how to fix anything that related to money. We're at square two, though, where we have to buy all the parts again, and then still ship it, and hope that it doesn't get stolen on the way here again. She's given me her reasons as to why she doesn't care as much about her money, and that's personal things that aren't my thing to talk about. Aren't my place to talk about, I should say. Because it's DHL, they're one of the biggest shipping companies in the world. Oh my god, did you guys know that the summer sale is on now? Not like I spent the first half hour of stream talking about it, and stuff that I talked about tangentially from it. But yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, Nami is currently chained to her work for the foreseeable future, so we're in a bit of a pickle on that. Hey Desktop, how you doing tonight? Not dying of heat stroke, so I'm at the very least better than I was earlier this week. But that's where we stand as far as everything goes right now. Not square one, but we're square two. Which is not exactly great. Nearing 7 months in. And we're at the point where my computer starts to kind of break down trying to save images, and... Well, we've had the first good luck, or the first good news in... a month. We actually got enough money back from the insurance for a replacement, at least, rather than them saying, fuck it. Here's what we consider it worth, based off of our exclusively weight number. Good luck. As far as actually getting the PC, not really. No, not really any luck. Like I said, freaking... We gotta buy everything again, which means that we're, like I said, at square two. We're not at square one, but we are at square two, out of however many. Gotta rebuy everything. ship it and hope that this time it actually makes it. Well, rebuy what we can, considering we're still fighting against tariffs for half the parts again. Which means that we're probably going to be on a downgrade again from where we were. I mean, I'd certainly hope we're using a different shipping company. I mean, it's kind of up to Nami as to what company she goes through in the end. Because we're both in the US, so we could use, like, any US-based company. Could be UPS, could be USPS, could be freaking... I don't know what other third thing there is. Aside from DHL, obviously. FedEx also works. Well, the primary thing was that Nami had some of the parts, which is why we were able to get working on this without reaching the top goal. She was also the one that had been trying to get us the GPU, which was the big thing. But since that fell through, she went working with what she had at the time. And now we're fucking... I don't even know how to classify what state we're in at this point. Because... obviously she doesn't have any of the stuff already in existence, because that shit was just stolen. I don't know how they decided how much she was getting for the insurance. I don't know. But Nami works in IT for a parts company, so that's kind of... part of why we decided why she offered, is because rather than spending X amount and Y amount for parts and then having tariffs on top of them, but though tariffs threw a wrench in things regardless, she could get a bit of a discount, which made things a little bit lighter in that. I hope that I do by the end of July. I really hope. I just... at this point, I'm wondering if I'll be spending a couple weeks without a PC. Because I don't know if... I don't know if my current one is going to survive the wait. Because like I said, I've had instances where it'll start slowing down for moments, just trying to save an image. Windows XP is kind of nice. I'm still mad about freaking getting gypped on Windows 7 that one time. I fucking bought it. And then freaking... I got told, oh hey, by the way, this isn't an official Windows 7, goodbye, and... like... everything related to it disappeared the same fucking day that happened, and I'm like... I get that you guys, like, are ending your support for Windows 7, but you didn't have to fuck me over like that blatantly. Because I got it, like, I don't know, the same month that Windows 7 was ending support. And then they pulled the bullshit of, sorry, technically you're out of date, so you can't just upgrade to Windows 10, you gotta buy Windows 10. But hey, I was just being an unreasonable fucking peanut gallery when I was voicing my concerns about the way that Windows handles their business. Not that we talk to that individual anymore, and they got excommunicated from every part of our community aside from one person, so... yeah, they do. But that's nearly 10 years in the past. Doesn't mean that my opinion of Windows freaking or Microsoft as a company is improved. But I'm not directly affected by that particular thing now. I already joke about freaking... I already joke enough about certain things regarding Linux that... I mean, I guess it's not Arch Linux, so the whole freaking joke of, you know, even if you have kids, you're now a virgin again if you have Arch Linux, blah 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 thing goes on. Freaking... My only thing with Linux is that I've been told that, like, the customization is great, however, it also does require you to put in a little extra work for things that aren't, like, directly already supported by the game or the program. Which, I mean... I am the person that spent 6 hours recompiling everything about the original KOTOR in order to get it to work in 1080p for stream. But... I wonder... if it'd play nice with some of my older games, like my old GOG games and whatnot, is another thing. I wish it was easier to just, like, switch between systems and whatnot. That's true, I could use a VM for those. I have no idea what script Linux uses. My specialty was hardware, not software, and even that, I'm outdated by like 5 years now because my business went under due to COVID. I mean, I was all self-taught too. That's why I opened my own business, because I didn't feel like hunting for a job with, you know, no experience and no schooling. Unfortunately, it led to me not being able to get a job because I have all experience and no schooling now. I'm overqualified for all beginner jobs, and I don't have a piece of paper that says that I'm qualified for advanced jobs, according to people. Which is normally them just saying, sorry, we don't want to actually pay what you're worth, but I digress. Yeah, I used to have a PC business. And then COVID meant that I didn't get as much work, which meant that the IRS didn't get their pound of flesh every month, which meant that they revoked my vendor's license. And they're like, unless you want to pay $150 every month, regardless of how much you make, you're gonna get your license revoked, asshole. So whether I made 1 million sales or made a singular sale, I would have to pay freaking potentially the entirety of that one sale. I mean, it's the IRS. Sucking is kind of their job, normally out of your wallet or bank account. It's unfortunate, but it did kind of open up my time schedule enough for me to get into entertainment. Because, I mean, technically I'd already gotten into entertainment, like, in 2019. But that was unpaid. Because we foolishly thought that we were going to be making improvements to the thing that we were setting up. I was hardware. My knowledge on software is heavily limited. So I'd build, maintain the computers, freaking figure out what is causing the screaming or the smoke to come out from the machine, you know, cleaning out the tar and cat hair from old people's vents, stuff like that. I mean, depending on how much you believe in the meme of I'm very good at using Google, I guess that I am also okay with software. Because that's kind of a running joke with the people that are like, as long as they're not directly coding, the joke kind of is just, I can use Google, it's fine. Hey Ray, how did the meeting go? I was wondering why you were offline. That explains that at least. I got a lot of respect for people that mess around with software. I've seen some of the shit that goes into, like, making sure that it's all up and running and, like, troubleshooting and whatnot, and if it's not, like, something direct, there's it's quite a bit of shit that goes to it. Because Christ knows that the auto troubleshooters only work like 10% of the time. And then you go to like 10-year-old forums and Reddit in order to try and find answers. That's kind of where mine is trying to get games to work. Like, I'm still to this day trying to get Rage of Mages to fucking work. And by that I mean that I haven't tried in a while, but apparently I didn't uninstall it after the last time I messed with it, so technically all of my work is still saved as far as trying to get it to work. It's on GOG, but I'm using the physical disc that I have in order to mess around with it. From what I saw, it works from GOG. I need to figure out how to... Yeah. DG Voodoo is what I was trying to, like, use to see if I could get it without a VM. See if I could just wrap it in order to get it to work. And I never actually went through with trying to actually use DG Voodoo, and I'm frozen. I've paralyzed myself. What the fuck is going on? That's still working. Okay, it fixed itself. Yeah, I think so. Windows 2000, or I think that the computer that I was running it on way back when was a Windows XP one, so. I still really wish that we had gotten the data off of the hard drive of that old computer. I wonder what all would be in there at this point. It should. Let me actually look at the... I think it's Rage of Mages 2 that it has the full case with it, so... It's actually right over here. Oh, right, the entire back is just an ad for Septerracore. I forgot about that. Windows 95/98. I don't remember this being that old, Jesus Christ. This whole time I was trying to freaking put it into compatibility modes that were already freaking more recent. Alright. But yeah. There it is. It's kind of crazy freaking some of the shit that winds up happening. But I do kind of miss working on PCs, but at the same time, I am kind of glad for, like, branching out into entertainment and whatnot. Alright, take care. Foiled by the phone battery. I might actually wind up calling it semi-soon as well. I was only planning on yapping for a couple hours because of the sheer amount of shit that had gone on today. It looks like there's Rhea. That might be who we wind up raiding into after this. Normally I wouldn't raid into Minecraft, but I might make an exception for Rhea. Welcome back. Nope, some of my stuff is frozen. But if I can get those up and running, maybe those might be capable of being ran on my current PC. If I run out of Deponia and point and clicks. I mean, I've only got the last 2 Deponia games at this point. Honestly, if I'm after that, point and clicking does kind of lead me on to King's Quest and whatnot, I think, which is really terrifying of an idea. OBS is the big hog right now. It's not exclusive to it, but like while I'm streaming, OBS is definitely the big hog. It sometimes cooks up to 50% of my CPU. Yeah, I'm using OBS Studio. I stopped using slobs because of... I don't remember what it was. I forget if it was modularity that I didn't like about it, or if they did something shitty and I stopped using them because of that. Modularity. That's the word I was looking for. I mean, part of it's because I dual stream now, and I dual stream from my PC rather than sending it through Restream, because I don't want my... Because I want to have separation of my... Meld? May look into it. Let me bookmark this so that I can look into it off stream. I know that part of it is like when I have like the Discord bits open and Fugi is going, that it's because Fugi wants to try and test for connection every like 2 minutes or something like that. So it just eats up. You! Why are you in here again? But I don't have Fugi on right now, obviously, but... You. Crap. Why are you in here so much right now, huh? It cannot be cooler in here. I have this whole PC running at like 100% of its CPU and it is cooking. And you're behind both of the fans. Well, you're, like, definitely not being blown up by either of the fans, I should say. Weirdo. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to do like a dual PC setup kind of deal. Take some of the resources off of my streaming PC. But unfortunately, someone refuses to acknowledge the fact that another PC is... Stop that! Causing a goddamn ruckus over here. Oh no, I'm not referring to like new PC. That one is just in the works and is its own thing. I was more referring to my uncle refuses to hand off the PC that I made for my grandmother after her passing, despite the fact that she said that she was just going to give it back, you know, or that she was leaving it in my name after her passing, effectively. Because she might have had something hidden in there, blah blah blah. As if she was the kind of person to freaking hide shit like that. Granted, he's the one hiding shit half the time, so freaking his projection paranoia, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'll be right back. I want to see if my cat is ready to come back inside, and I gotta pee. Yes. Yeah, I kind of wanted to just yip and yap and whatnot today because I'm almost certainly not going to wind up streaming tomorrow because I'll be hanging out with people pretty much the entire day. Weather permitting. I also need to have late tomorrow, to be honest. The heat kind of made it to where I've fallen behind on that. Freaking... It's just plain too hot, dude. Hopefully the weather holds up. Or holds down, I suppose, is the more operative way to say it. Because, good lord. I mean, it hits 90, but it's not, like, bad. Because it's not... The sun is covered due to the storms, so... Things don't turn into an oven, at the very least. Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's just so much shit that's happened this past week, and I mean, comparatively, compared to some of the weird shit that's happened, Zen leaving Bishoujo probably freaking doesn't... is kind of a, like, not even a big thing, I guess. I mean, some people are gonna try and freaking be like, oh, well, X, Y, and Z should have happened. I wonder what people are going to freaking say next time they fucking hold a, tryout kind of deal for people to, like, join Bishoujo, because people have been, for, like, the past 3 of them going, oh, it's just gonna be whoever Zen's friend is, blah, blah, blah. Can't really use that excuse when she's not part of it anymore. It's like, listen, I get freaking... I get that you're bitter that, like, you don't have anything to toss in there, but... It's not gonna improve your chances by freaking trying to falsely claim nepotism or some shit. Maybe work on making some stuff that you could use as some of your application video or something. Just a guess. I don't know. I am going to adjust some things, though. No. Nightbot, not Nightshade. Nightshade I only need to download once. Nightshade I haven't even been using, because Nightshade has this weird thing where it, like, puts giant splotches all over it. Glaze will put, like, this texture to it, my art pieces, but Nightshade makes it look bad. I'm sure that there's a way to, like, refine it to where Nightshade doesn't have that much of a problem, but every time I've used it, it has put these giant, ugly splotches all over it. Which, I mean, I guess it keeps people from trying to use it for AI shit. However, if it looks bad to anyone that's just trying to view it normally, then it doesn't help. It just means that everyone suffers as a result. This is the YouTube side, isn't it? Or is this the Twitch side? Well, it's got the SO one, so it's gotta be. I love how the collab one's still there, even though I haven't used the collab command in a while. I mean, pretty much the only person that I've streamed with in a while has been Tebber, so I guess that it fits to still have Tebber marked as a... Ba. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Everyone's just losing their minds as of recent, it feels like. That's what I'm saying. Ba. It's that i7 that I had on Throne. I still have the i5 in reserve, just in case this thing actually does just fry itself and burn a hole through everything. I mean, if it burns a hole through the fucking motherboard, then I guess I'm fucked over either way it goes, but still. Okay, so let's see. What is the character limit for YouTube? Actually, if I just freaking... No, I need to remove some of the letters in this. Four characters. We'll just remove the word the. Beautiful. Log out, log in via YouTube, and then we copy and paste it, and then we paste it over into YouTube's as well. There. Now it's the same across the board, as far as the socials command goes. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'll stream on Sunday, to be honest. I might actually have my break day as an actual break day, aside from obviously working on stuff like off stream. I'm just in that one of those like mental states where I'm thinking about a lot of things at the same time. Just a lot of stuff going on various sites and whatnot. I'm not leaving yet, I'm just... So we might wind up updating that again semi-soon. I don't know. I gotta check out a few things off of recommendations that Muriel gave me. I'm just trying to find ways to streamline certain things and make things work the way that they should. It's just very complicated. I don't know. That being said, though, I guess I do need to kind of work on some art, because we're nearing, we got what, 3 days? Can my calendar come up? Yeah, 3 days. 4 days technically if you count today, but I've only got a couple hours left in today. But I need to get 3 things done by Monday? At the very least 2 things. Monday's like my big, like, heavy art day. I don't know. I pretty much already know who I'm going to raid into. Unless someone, like, severely stands out. Ray is still in just chatting. She really needs to freaking... Our mods need to... I actually don't know if she has command for auto-changing categories or anything. I don't know, it makes it easier for me to freaking throw you guys at her while I'm just searching for people in the same category as me, at least. Either way, behave yourselves, you know the rules. Public execution for those that make a fool of me or themselves. Say hello to the new socials command. It's got all my stuff. It's got Twitter, it's got Blue Sky, it's got my card, it's got the Discord that you can join if you want to keep up to date on things such as when I go live, what I'm going live with, and art, like you would see in the corner. I guess it's technically still there, because I did do this. But... I got a bit of stuff to do. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the follows, raids, all that good jazz. And I'll see you guys... Sunday? Monday? We'll figure it out. Another reason for you guys to follow the socials. Love y'all. Bye.